Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Carlson. The research paper is really the focal point of English 102, and it's a writing as process. It's the ability to craft an argument through lots of sources and to persuade a reader to think like you do on that topic. Start with the prompt so you can see exactly what it is that you're being asked to do. This is a process that has begun with a long time ago, probably tweets of a question, keywords that were tweeted and responded to by your peers. That began you moving into the library search engine and creating a bibliography, which ultimately led to an annotated bibliography, which meant engagement with the text and quotations. And that led to a quotation outline, and then finally a rough draft, and then a rough draft, and I hope some peer review, and then finally a finalized research paper. The rubric to the research paper looks like some of the others that you've seen. Keep in mind that the levels this time have changed slightly. I've offered 5 levels, and those are your letter grades, so you can move from F, D, C, B to A. It's really difficult to write an F research paper. The criteria include integration of sources, clarity and rhetoric, organizational development, and then grammar and mechanics. Keep in mind that format has to be correct. So integration of sources asks you to think about accurate assessment of source information. Are the sources introduced? Do you introduce your quotes? Do you offer up the proper parenthetical and citation? Do you integrate quotes or use block citation? Are they integrated logically and effectively into your paper? And is that information persuasive? Are those good sources that you're using? Clarity and rhetoric asks you to think similarly about source and argumentation. Are you arguing effectively? Do you have any kind of ethical appeal or moral appeal or pathetic appeal? Are you using logical fallacies? Are you exploring perhaps a counter-argument, or is there a concession that must be made with this topic? Is that a statement of belief to argue, and do you argue it through in depth through those different examples? That's really important. Clarity and rhetoric is key here. In terms of organizational development, one way to think about organization is conceptual. That means that your most important points should come at the end. The weakest in the middle, where they might be forgotten, and then the middle ones at the beginning, which is kind of strange. Keep in mind that organizational development should have happened really when you moved from that annotated bibliography into the quotation outline, and then the quotation outline into the rough draft. That's where that space should have started to appear in some way. Grammar mechanics, I'm really looking for you to write clear prose that doesn't disrupt the reading process. And I'm looking for proper citation and proper bibliographic records. Those are in part that grammar mechanics thing. Spend some time with the rubric, especially the space where you want to write. That would be at the A level. I very much look forward to reading your work. Mahalo.